Again, the question was, should transgender girls who are biological males be allowed to use girls' bathrooms and play on girls' sports teams in K through 12? You have 15 seconds to clarify.
Hell no.
Hey, Kevin, this should be easy. Democrats should get the point by now, right?
Yeah. They should.
They should.
In cases across Virginia, I think it's incumbent upon parents and educators and administrators in each local community to make decisions locally.
That's what this is about.
Yes or no?
Ms. Earl Sears?
There should never be nude men
Oh,
in
my
locker
goodness,
rooms.
we finally have her saying that, but you voted for that.
Ms. Earl
Have you
Sears.
finally
My opponent
Ms. Earl
said
Sears,
that
you are
now?
just
lying.
intruding on
Are
time
we in
here. We're
agreement
trying.
now? Are you
Ms.
going
Earl
to
Sears,
tell?
this is Ms. Spanberger's time. I have a follow-up question for Ms. Spanberger. Would you rescind the Youngkin administration policy requiring boys and girls to use bathrooms aligning with their biological sex? You have 30 seconds.
My priority would be to ensure that local communities, importantly parents and teachers
That's
and
a yes or
educators,
no.
are able to work together to meet the unique needs of each school and each community.
So she's for.
Yeah.
She's going to rescind. If she becomes governor, she's going to rescind with Glenn Youngkin.
Yep.
The law that they enacted in Virginia right now.
And you know what, Virginia, they need an angry black woman. And it looks like she's going to fit the bill.
Who, Miss Sears.
Yeah, the conservative, strong black woman.
Yeah.
Girls
And
need
that is
privacy.
important. And I say that as a mother of 3 daughters in Virginia public schools.
Exactly.
And as someone who used to investigate crimes against children. The way that we keep our children safe is by ensuring they are safe in schools, which includes funding law enforcement and public safety.
That was
Ms.
a question.
Spanberger, the question was, would you rescind the Youngkin administration policy requiring boys and girls to use bathrooms aligning with their biological sex? You have 15 seconds to clarify that question.
Yes.
And my answer is that in each local community, decisions should be made between parents and educators and teachers in each community. It shouldn't be
Parents don't want
dictated
their
by
girls
policy.
You know, that worked back in the day when we was in school.
Mm-hmm.
If a guy put on a wig and a dress and went in the women's restroom,
Yeah.
he'd be dealt with.
Yeah.
That was fine back then.
You
But
didn't need
now,
to call the cops or anything. The students would take care of it.
yeah, right. But in today's climate, politicians have to step up and enact a law to keep it based on sex.
Right.
Because of people like this woman.
Yeah. 2, no responses.
The Democrat Party is not liberal.
Progressive.
They're not moderate. They're progressive, and this is what they believe. And she's going against her own constituents.
Yeah.
Majority of Democrat voters are against this.
Right.
Now, there's a woke section in the party that agrees with her,
Yeah.
but it's not the majority; it's the minority.
Right. And these elected officials are supposed to work for the American people, not for themselves or their beliefs. You're supposed to align with your constituents. And you said it perfectly. Nobody wants this. She just wants it.
Yes,
Politicians.
that is nuts. And okay, they're about to ask her another question about Jay Jones. He said some despicable things a couple years ago via
Right.
text, wishing the death on Republicans.
Yeah.
Before we get to that, how she answers that question, I'm going to show you exactly what happened with Jay Jones. And he's running for attorney general right now. He's looking to be the top cop in Virginia. And some of these things that they unveiled in text messages, he should not be the top cop.
Yeah. But
in
before we
Virginia.
get to this video, don't forget to support the show. Go to officialhorsetwins.com. Anything you purchase on the website gets you automatically in our new giveaway, which is a Ford Bronco Raptor.
All right, here we go.
Each community. It shouldn't be
Parents don't want
dictated
their
by
girls'
politicians.
Shut up, lady.
The text messages have thrust an already tight race into the national spotlight. While Jay Jones admits his words were wrong, he still plans to stay in the race.
That language has no place in our discourse, and I am so remorseful for what happened.
Jones sent the messages in 2022 when he was in Virginia's House of Delegates to Republican colleague Delegate Kerry Coyner.
He sent her the messages. These are not messages between him and his best friend that got leaked. He sent them directly to the Republican.
Referring to then Republican House Speaker Todd Gilbert, Jones says, quote, 3 people, 2 bullets. Gilbert, Hitler, Pol Pot. Gilbert gets 2 bullets to the head. He goes on saying, quote, spoiler, put Gilbert in the crew with the 2 worst people you know, and he receives both bullets every time. Coiner asked Jones to stop. He then later called her to further explain his reasoning, at one point suggesting that Gilbert's wife, Jennifer Wishon, should watch her 2 young children die in her arms so that Gilbert might reconsider his political views. Coiner then hung up on Jones. He again began texting, and when she pushed back, he responded, quote, I mean, do I think Todd and Jennifer are evil and that they're breeding little fascists? Yes.
That's nuts.
That's the Democrat Party. He needs to step down.
But the Democrat Party believe in political violence.
Yeah, that's why he said it. But this is the thing. I could never say that about another Democrat. I couldn't. It's just not in my heart to say anything like that.
Yeah, because you're a human being.
Yeah, but he comes out and apologizes for it. But can you really accept his apology?
No, you just got caught. You thought these text messages were wiped away. No.
No, they were cool.
Yeah.
That's the direction the country was going in, but it's not.
Yeah.
This is demented. And here we have the Democrat candidate running for attorney general, the top cop in Virginia.
That's crazy.
Wishing not only that he had 2 bullets to put in a guy's head, but then he wishes death on his children. And Todd Gilbert has small kids.
Republicans, including Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin and President Donald Trump, are calling for Jones to leave the race. Within his own party, condemnation is growing, although so far Democrats have stopped short of asking him to withdraw. Democratic gubernatorial nominee Abigail Spanberger released this statement saying, quote, I spoke frankly with Jay about my disgust with what he said and texted. I made clear to Jay that he must fully take responsibility for his words. She went on to say, quote, as the next governor of our Commonwealth, I will always condemn violent language in our politics.
Thank you, Ms. Spanberger.
Okay, you heard that right.
You didn't ask him to step down.
Yeah, you can't apologize for that. Now, okay, they're going to ask her about her sentiment on what he said.
Mm-hmm.
Berger, I didn't hear an answer there on the endorsement issue, so I want to just make sure. Will you continue to endorse Jay Jones to be the next Attorney General of Virginia? And were you aware of these text messages before they released? You have 30 seconds.
In fact, it appears that it was those who released the text messages and held them for years, so the public was unaware who had.
That's the thing. He wasn't running for Attorney General at the time. Now he's running for Attorney General, so now they're going to release him because everybody needs to know what kind of despicable person this guy is.
Yeah, she's trying to put on the person who's holding on to the text messages like he's some kind of evil, corrupt person.
Yeah. Democrats.
Knowledge of these text messages for many hours.
What did you do about it?
I learned of these text messages the day that they came out, and I denounced them as soon as I learned of them.
She denounces murder.
And importantly, at this point, as we move forward, the voters now have this information that was withheld for them,
You're running to
presumably for
Ms. Earl
political
Sayers,
reasons. But the voters now have the information, and it is up to voters to make an individual choice based on this information.
Ms. Spanberger, I understand what you're saying about the voters, but for you yourself, do you still continue to endorse Jay Jones?
Yeah, this is the second time you ask her this question. Let's see. Listen to her response.
15 seconds, yes or no?
We are all running our individual races. I believe my opponent has said that about her lieutenant governor nominee.
Ms. Earl Sayers.
And it's up to every person to make their own decision. I am running my race to serve Virginia, and that is what I intend to do.
She doesn't want him to step down because she agrees with him. She can say she denounces it or
political violence,
whatnot, but she agrees with it.
Yeah.
The Democrat Party agrees with that. That's why there's no call from the Democrat Party for him to step down. Because they agree with what he said.
Yeah, and American people are done with these political answers. They want real people out there, genuine people. She gave nothing but political responses.
Yeah, but this woman is actually in the lead.
That's crazy.
According to polls.
I don't believe polls.
Well, Kevin, we're from Virginia. That northwestern part of Virginia, northeastern part of Virginia, but by D.C. area and by Norfolk, Virginia, it's a whole lot of diversity up there, and you know how they vote, and that's how they win these elections. Those two areas in the state of Virginia, because that whole state is red.
Right.
But it's these stupid Neanderthal knuckle-dragging mouth breathers.
Yeah, and that's the gist of the entire country. The United States of America is overwhelmingly red. It's just a heavy populated metropolitan areas that ruins everything for everybody.
Yeah.
To do.
Thank you, Ms. Spanberger. We just want to clarify, what you're saying is that...
She ain't going to clarify. These are easy questions.
Yeah, they're yes or no questions.
But if she gives the conservative response in her answers,
right,
Democrats are not going to support her.
That's crazy. Like, if you give a genuine response, you would get the left and the right and the middle voting for you.
No, the left will abandon you.
Yeah, but if you could still win the race if you give a good answer that that resonates with the population of Virginia.
Yeah, but I don't think Republicans are going to go vote for this witch. Do you think a Republican's going to go vote for her?
I mean, a moderate might would, but not a Republican.
No, but that's why she won't answer the question.
Yeah, but that's what sides of the elections, the people in the middle.
Yeah, well, yeah, some diversity, some DEI people too.
As of now, you still endorse Jay Jones as Attorney General?
I'm saying as of now, it's up to every voter to make their own individual decision. I am running for governor. I am accountable.
That's not what they asked you.
Right.
Do you endorse him? The guy that wishes death.
Of course she does.
And he sends the text messages directly to him and his family.
That's crazy.
And you can't denounce
he should be
that.
in jail.
He should be something.
For the words that I say, for the acts that I take, for the policies that I have put out.
Thank you.
I am responsible for the policies I put out and the work I will endeavor to.
You are responsible for what you stand for, and you stand for that Democrat who made those despicable comments to him.
And
that's what you stand for.
And you want men and women's sports.
Yeah, and you want to be governor.
To do tirelessly
You are
for the
responsible
people
as
of
governor.
Virginia.
Thank you, Ms. Spanberger.
Well, I think as everybody knows, I'm a Christian. I'm a Christian before I'm a Republican, and I'm required to forgive people. And it's hard sometimes when somebody has abused you, etc., but it's something you must do, because not to forgive is almost like, as someone said, you drink poison thinking that it's going to affect the other person. And I want to live a decent life, and I don't want to not have peace in my life. And so as I've said before, I would not say that. So that's why I'm wondering why my opponent won't say, beyond it's abhorrent and disgusting, why she won't say it is not okay and that he must leave the race, because Jay Jones advocated the murder, Abigail, the murder of a man, a former speaker, as well as his children who were 2 and 5 years old. You have little girls. What would it take him pulling the trigger? Is that what would do it? And then you would say he needs to get out of the race? Abigail, you have nothing to say? Abigail, what if he said it about your 3 children? Is that when you would say he should get out of the race, Abigail?
That's a demon right there. Democrats are literally demons.
Yeah.
She can't even look at her in her face.
Man, I hope the people of Virginia do the right thing.
You're running to be governor. I don't understand why you just can't come forward and say he needs to go. I mean, we're talking about murder. We're talking about someone's life being taken from them. Have you nothing to say about that? Are you not going to address it? Really, you can't go any further. You're a governor. You're supposed to stand up for all the people. Are you saying political murder is all right?
That's exactly what she's saying.
Yeah. And I have no doubt in my mind that when what happened to Charlie Kirk, I guarantee you she laughed behind closed doors. She was happy.
She celebrated.
She celebrated. She applauded. She commends political violence. Evil people.
Well, let's see what happens in Virginia.
Yeah.
Our home state, the Commonwealth.
Yeah. It's going to be up to the morals of the people of Virginia, and especially the
It's that Washington, D.C. area and Norfolk, Virginia.
It's going to come down to the diversity.
But you know what,
do they have morals or not?
Kevin, those people that vote for Democrats don't even pay attention to this stuff. Yeah. They just go and vote. Oh, the race is today, I'm going to go vote.
Oh,
who's
I heard
the Democrat?
I heard that Republican, that black woman, she's the face of white supremacy.
Yeah, they don't pay attention to what's going on. They really don't.
They don't.